Soy Bianchi RB y estamos en The Council y nos habíamos quedado justamente aquí cuando estábamos con Louis, no sé si se llama así, Louis, y su madre Sara pues está desaparecida durante 2 semanas, lleva desaparecida y no se sabe nada de ella y supuestamente su madre es fundadora de una orden, ¿vale? Pero no se sabe nada. Buscar pistas.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order, and I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Como te pillen.
My stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets.
Sí, sí, esto es muy misterioso.
Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this
Todo muy misterioso.
Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why
Manuel
does
Godoy.
sound so familiar?
Política desbloqueada. No lo recuerdo.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Vale, vamos a ver qué tenemos. No puedo desbloquear nada más. No puedo... No tengo para desbloquear nada más. Vale, por aquí ya no hay nada, creo.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
Para el señor Carl Corey. Hay unos ideogramas escritos sobre el sobre.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Ah, no conozco el idioma.
What it says.
Yo examino todo.
I can't make out the address.
Alguna caerá, fijo.
Address is 50 Bedford Square, London. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there.
Para el señor Hubin, yo qué sé.
Probably a Dutchman.
Seguramente holandés.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Jolines.
This name sounds
No tengo eso
familiar.
desbloqueado.
Pashi. No. Can't seem to place it. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Pues mira, ala, apártate. Ya no conoces a nadie más. Porque no tenemos la opción de ocultismo ni de lo otro. ¿Jalea real? ¿What? Espérate, inventario. Tenemos barra de hierro, pañuelo de madre, pañuelo de Emily. Y no sé qué más. No sé qué es lo que he cogido de aquí, ¿eh? Tengo que volver adentro. Espérate, voy a intentar abrir la puerta esta con la barra. A lo mejor hay suerte.
A wooden floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Pues no se sabe. A ver si podemos abrirla ya o no. Usar una barra de hierro. No puede, ¿verdad?
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Forzar con la barra. Madre mía, los puntos estos ya no me quedo sin puntos, ¿eh? Ahora. No sé cómo se pueden recuperar los puntos que tenemos a la izquierda abajo. No tengo ni idea, ¿eh? Mira, aquí tenemos un barril.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Pólvora. No tengo nada.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
Fragmentos de ámbar. Acabas de encontrar un fragmento de ámbar. Cada vez que reúnas 4 aumentarás tu nivel máximo de puntos de esfuerzo en 1. Vale.
Amber crystals.
Interesante.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Es todo como muy misterioso de
Has
momento.
gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Todo es muy misterioso hasta ahora, no se sabe nada. No sé dónde me ponía que podía repostar o algo así. ¿Era aquí? No sé dónde era. Bueno, me da igual. Nos vamos a ir ya para adentro. Vamos a subir. Bueno, no, espera, a ver.
Latin inscription. En necis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
Si hubiera cogido lo de lingüística y demás, me cago en la leche. No sabes nada, amigo. ¿Quieres subir? Madre mía de mansión, ¿qué me dices?
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Madre mía, las puertas. Esto la valió. Este tiene money, ¿eh? Money, 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 money. Tú verás. Le saca 2000 cabezas. Madre mía. Consulta tu diario con frecuencia. Qué mal rollo.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Ciudad Real, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway.
De que te convence a Piaggi de que te confíe la carta.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Madre mía. Confrontaciones. Durante una confrontación deberás avanzar con las distintas fases mientras tratas de ser lo más persuasivo posible. Las confrontaciones tendrán consecuencias en el resto de la historia, así que no dudes en usar tus habilidades. Y no tengo apenas. En las confrontaciones aparecerá una interfaz donde se indicará el nivel de persuasión de tu interlocutor. Vale. Tengo 2 puntos nada más, gente.
I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Quedan 3. Sí, llegó hace un par de semanas.
Your Eminence, Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
Fase superada.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
¿Y si te digo que me ha hablado ya?
But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do?
¿A qué se dedican exactamente? Somos miembros de la Orden Dorada. Secreto profesional, lo siento. Madre mía. Secreto profesional, lo siento.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Depende de su contenido. Inquisición nivel 1. Se la entregaré si la encuentro.
Listen, you have nothing to fear. I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her?
¡Ay, mierda!
Sarah has gone missing?
Shit. I shouldn't have said that.
Maldita sea.
Let's not exaggerate, Your Eminence. I have no other information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Por supuesto. Confrontación, última fase. Madre mía, la he liado ahí. En la última fase de una confrontación deberías convencer a tu interlocutor dando una respuesta positiva. Si te equivocas, la fase se repetirá hasta que des la respuesta correcta o no te queden más traspiés. ¿What? La última fase de una confrontación se repetirá automáticamente si no la superas. Vale. De acuerdo, no se preocupe.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a
Madre mía.
Monsieur Derich. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Madre mía, elementos ocultos. Encontrarás numerosas pistas y objetos ocultos. Puede que algunos afecten en gran medida al desarrollo de tu aventura. ¿A qué esperas para encontrarlos? What? ¿La puedo leer ahora mismo? En plan... No la puedo leer, tío. Fatal me parece.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny. Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Me encanta, tío.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Y ya está. Se la guarda y ya está. Los manuscritos te permiten instruirte durante tu aventura. Al comienzo de cada misión puedes seleccionar tus lecturas para conseguir puntos de habilidad permanentes. Accede a tus manuscritos desde la pestaña Inventario del menú. Vale, o sea... Pero no puedo hacer nada más. ¿What? Estoy pulsando uno. Pues no sé, no sé. No lo entiendo muy bien de momento todo esto. No sé. De momento no entiendo mucho de esto. Madre mía, vaya pedazo de mansión con los cuadros, tío. Mira qué cuadros.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes.
De este cuadro de Saturno devorando a sus hijos tuve que hacer yo en bachillerato de artes. No sé si fue en primero, como una especie de copia, pero en plan transformado, no sé cómo deciros.
He was crucified upside down out of humility.
Pues esos cuadros valen un pastón, pero pastón, ¿sabes?
I've just arrived. It might be bad manners to go upstairs without being invited.
Vale, amigo.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh,
Ya nos
just call
conocemos,
me
pero
Your
bueno.
Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you'll forgive my indiscretion?
¿Qué te importa? Sobre mi madre.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But
Pero
you'll
bueno,
see,
¿y
it
este?
will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left
What?
and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
What? Inventar una
Like you,
excusa.
Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
Two members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
What?
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Me da mal rollo este, ¿eh?
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Madre mía, qué susto me ha dado.
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has
Madre
delayed
mía,
our
qué
host,
rancio.
Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxed.
Qué tío rancio me parece
Don't take
este,
it the
¿eh?
wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother.
Si me
But
quedo
on the
con
other hand, I'd
Washington.
like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Madre mía, quedarse hablando con Washington o descubrir que sabe el joven acerca de mi madre. A ver, yo me quedo con estos. El otro me cae, no sé,
Sir,
me da mal
if you
rollo.
don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Me parece que tiene que es un rancio, tío.
Oui, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry, Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved.
Entonces las visiones esas que tenemos, no entiendo, tío.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still
Sí,
hidden.
sí, tu madre guarda
Right.
muchos secretos,
Would it
tío.
be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Si me permite la osadía, ¿de qué hablaron la última vez que la vio? Asuntos políticos. ¿Esto está bloqueado?
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
¿Crees que el resto de miembros de la orden están al corriente y si madre?
Mother
digo
still
esta.
is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
A lo mejor se ha enterado de que soy de la
Don't
orden
worry, Louis.
y os quiere
I'm
matar.
sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
What?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Oportunidad
Elizabeth
perdida.
Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
What?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Hay veces que no me entero de nada. Ah, no, mierda, era ahí, tío. Era ahí, maldita sea. Yo pensaba que solo era el tío este. Buah. Mal vamos, reguleras. Es que todavía no sé muy bien cómo va la mecánica de este juego, Y encima me dan tiempo para responder todo, no me gusta. Pero soy muy indecisa.
Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room?
Vale, gente, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí porque ya llevamos bastante rato. Me cuesta un poco saber cómo va la mecánica de este juego en cuanto a subir los puntos, ver las pistas, no sé, seguirle el rollo un poco a los personajes y eso. Pero bueno, supongo que este es el segundo episodio, así es que supongo que más adelante pues ya sabré un poco más sobre la historia y cómo va el juego, ¿no? Así es que nada, espero que os haya gustado mucho este capítulo, no hemos descubierto nada más. Vosotros diréis en los comentarios si os está gustando, evidentemente lo seguiré subiendo, así es que nada, muchas gracias por ver esta serie conmigo y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. ¡Chao!